And we're back to Druskininkai, Lithuania for one final session today. It's going to be the women's minus 84s of the 2025 European Junior Classic Powerlifting Championships. My name is Erasmus Vance. I am joined by Janneke Braukman, the assistant coach of Team Netherlands. How are you feeling this evening?
Really excited to see what the 84 minuses are gonna do on the platform tonight.
I am also excited. We have openers ranging from 122.5 all the way to 202.5 kilos, which is within reaching distance of the European junior record, currently standing at 215. Maybe with some big jumps, also the European Open record standing at 230, but that would be a bit more of a stretch. The European junior, I think, is definitely under threat. And in the overall standings, things are looking pretty close. Looking at the nominations, we have 4, possibly 5 lifters competing for the podium spots, not separated by much. And remember, this is now the 84 kilo category, so the weights are bigger on average, and the athletes can make bigger jumps, surpass larger gaps.
And we are starting the squat event.
And we're starting the squat event with 122.5 on the bar for Polina Bulshko of Israel.
The bar is loaded on the platform from Israel, Polina Bulshko.
And that was a fast opener.
Yeah, looking pretty comfortable. 3 white lights.
The bar is loaded on the platform from Slovenia, Brina Soldotari.
140 kilos are on the bar for Brina Soldotari of Slovenia. Opening 25 kilos off her personal best. See if there's some big jumps.
And I think we can expect quite a jump there because that was easy.
There is a red light for depth on the left side referee though, so we're gonna take a look at that replay, see if it was close.
I think from this angle it looks pretty good.
Yeah, she should be okay. The jury will not interfere. 155s on the bar for Julia Dindes of Poland. Opening just 2.5 kilos below her personal best. Seems to have made great progress.
That look good.
Yeah, it's 3 white lights for Julia. One 75s on the bar for Mina Holmfjord of Norway. 20 kilos off her personal best. Once again, we can expect big jumps if she's feeling it today.
Looked like a good opener, a little bit less explosive than the other ones we've seen so far. Could just be her squat style though.
Now you don't have to be fast. One 82.5 on the bar for Jenna Laitinen of Finland. Opening 12.5 kilos above her personal best. Currently projected third. Nominated 8th. She seems to have made some pretty good progress.
And that was quite quick for a 12.5 kilo personal best.
It's 3 white lights and she'll only be improving up from there. Nominated 8th. Projected third. That is quite some ground to cover even with just your opening attempts. Alžbeta Dubkova of Czechia, 185 on the bar.
And that was very quick.
Very comfortable looking opening attempt. Personal best is 7.5 kilos up the road. I think that'd be a reasonable jump, maybe even more.
I agree.
Another lifter opening above their personal best, Stara Bace of Croatia.
Again, a very explosive squat.
Pretty comfortable. There is a death pull from the left side though. From my perspective, he didn't seem high at all, but we're gonna take a look at that side replay and you can tell me what you think.
I think she should be alright from this angle.
Next up is Rebecca Reinert of Germany, 187.5 on the bar.
A really well controlled squat.
Pretty nice and controlled.
The bar is loaded on the platform from Finland, Nina Heikkinen.
Nina Heikkinen of Finland is up next at 195.
A little bit of work, but a very good opener.
Yeah, I think it looked pretty smooth.
The bar is loaded on the platform from Spain, Carla Sanchez Jorge.
195 on the bar for Carla Sanchez Jorge of Spain. Was talking to her coach earlier, said they are prepared to go for the title.
If she keeps on moving the way she did her opener, that's looking promising.
Very much so. And with the best deadlift of the group, she'll be making ground. One final opening attempt for our favorite in the overall rankings, but not by that much. Luna Coronado of Belgium opening at 202.5.
And that was a very easy opener.
That was an easy opening. There is a red light from the left side. Take a look at that replay, but do you jump straight to the European Junior record from there?
I think they will. From the replay, it actually looks pretty good.
And we have everyone on the board. The first round of squats all successful. And starting the second round will be Polina Burshko of Israel going for 132.5.
Very solid second attempt. A little bit more work than her opener.
Lovely and deep. Perhaps if she doesn't hit the hole quite so hard. There's another 5-7 there. 10-kilo jump to 150 for Brina Soldotari of Slovenia.
And that still moves very fast.
It's 3 white lights. Maybe could have even gone with a larger jump.
Yeah, I agree.
Try and close up to that personal best of 165, but we'll see what the game plan is for today. 162.5 on the bar for Julia Dindes of Poland.
attempting a 5 kilo personal best. Really controlled.
Not a fast squat by any means, but it's 3 white lights and no breakdown in technique, so we'll see how much further they jump and whether she can still keep that positioning. Oh, 182.5 on the bar for Mina Holmfjord of Norway.
A little bit of work.
That was a semi-heavy second attempt. We'll see how big of a jump they dare to take for a third. She's in the game for the podium. It's going to be pretty hard work to try and climb up the rankings. $192.5 for a matched personal best for Alžbeta Dubkova.
And I think we're going to see her hit a new personal best today.
Yeah, with a matched PB on the second attempt and looking comfortable, I have no doubts about that. What's great to see is a lot of these lifters I remember from Junior Worlds in Costa Rica, and a lot of them are on pace to break their personal bests, which with 2 months of training in between, it's not a long time to really grow. 192.5 on the bar for Tara Bace of Croatia.
Oh, that looked like she lost a little bit of tension there at the bottom.
Yeah, lost positioning. We're gonna take a look at the replay. That was a pretty clear miss. It was not an unreasonable jump, so I think it's just a matter of keeping the tension, keeping her technique. And you can see she falls forward. $192.5 for Jena Laitinen of Finland. 10 kilo improvement on her personal best from round 1. And looking in a pretty good position to grab a podium place in the total.
And I'm afraid that she's gonna get some reds for that.
Yeah, unfortunately, she cut a bit of depth there. She'll get a chance to retake that for her second attempt. And it's gonna make her fight for a total podium a little tougher. 197.5 on the bar for Rebecca Reinert of Germany. jump to second in squats with this.
And like her first, it's a very controlled squat.
Great execution from Reinert. Currently trailing Laitinen for podium position by 7.5 kilos, but with Laitinen missing, Rebecca can make up ground. And she's not going to be the only one trying to do so. Nina Heikkinen of Finland, 205 on the bar for a 2.5 kilo personal best.
This is working for it.
This was a heavy one. It's 3 white lights, and we've seen some pretty amazing grinds from Team Finland today. But she'll need to take a pretty safe jump here, 5 at most.
Yeah, I agree.
The mark is loaded. Platform from Spain, Carla Sanchez, Jorge.
.205 on the bar for Carla Sanchez Jorge. 2.5 personal best.
And she made easy work of that.
Looks pretty set for a further improvement of that.
The mark is loaded. On the platform from Belgium, Luna Coronado.
Luna Coronado of Belgium, 212.5 kilos, 2.5 off the European junior record.
And that went really fast.
She's looking well set to break the record on her third attempt. There is a red light from the right side referee. I think she received the red from the left referee on her previous attempt.
I think she will be alright with that one.
Yeah, looks on the limit, but on the right side. And as we go into round 3, we have Coronado leading with 212.5 from Sanchez Jorge at 205, who is ahead of Heikkinen on bodyweight. Starting off round 3, we have 137.5 for Polina Bulshko of Israel.
And I think she secured that 5 kilo personal best.
That was a great third squat. Maybe even looked a little bit easier than the second.
It might have been.
157.5 on the bar now for Brina Soldotari of Slovenia. 7.5 kilo jump. She should have this in the bag, judging from the first and second, which were both pretty comfortable.
Also with a personal best of 165. And that looks easy.
Yeah, it's 3 white lights. I'm gonna have a chat with Team Slovenia. This was a pretty easy third attempt. Maybe they're saving energy for deadlifts?
There probably is a plan behind that.
Bar is loaded on the platform from Poland, Julia Dundish.
167.5 on the bar for Julia Dindes of Poland.
And unfortunately, it's just a little bit too heavy for today.
The bar is loaded.
190s on the bar for Mina Holmfjord of Norway. She's currently projected 8th, but that deadlift opener seems awfully low, considering her personal best of 200. We'll see if it's a tactical play, maybe.
And that's, yeah, unfortunately. I think there might be an injury that's bugging her, given that this was also a little below her personal best.
Yeah, we'll see what sort of form she's bringing to the platform today.
She seemed to be a little bit careful with that as well.
The bar is loaded on the platform from Croatia, Dara Bache.
A reattempt from the second round, 192.5 for Tara Bache of Croatia. Just lost her positioning on her second attempt.
That looks a lot better.
That looked way, way better. It's a shame that wasn't the second attempt, because I think there was still room there for a third. But nonetheless, a 12 kilo personal best on the international stage.
That's quite an accomplishment.
Another reattempt from second round. It's 192.5 for Jena Laitinen of Finland. Got 3 reds for depth. Can she go a bit lower?
Also 10 kilos above her current personal best. Might have caused some nerves in the second, but now she knows that she can do it strength-wise. I'm afraid that that's not a whole lot deeper.
It's a 2-to-1, so the jury will review it, but it's still a no lift, so if they overturn it, it did look just a little better than her second, but I don't think that the jury will intervene here. That leaves the door to the podium wide open for the next two competitors. Alžbeta Dubkova of Czechia taking a 2.5 kilo jump up to 195.
2.5 kilo personal best attempt as well. That looks really good.
The 2.5 kilos I think was the right jump here. they're gonna come in handy in the podium fight. And we have 4 squats remaining, which will decide our podium. 205 on the bar for Rebecca Reinert of Germany to move ahead of Heikkinen on body weight into provisional squat bronze.
Germany, make some noise for Rebecca. Big round of applause for Rebecca.
Could be a 2 kilo personal best.
Can she get a squat medal?
And very controlled, like the previous two.
With absolute German proficiency, Rebecca Reinert is into provisional squat bronze and looking good for a podium finish.
Squat silver medal attempt. And the bar is loaded on the platform from Finland. Nina.
3 attempts remaining.
Come on, Nina.
It's 210 for Nina Heikkinen of Finland to jump from squat 4th into provisional squat silver, guarantee herself a squat medal.
Come on, Finland. Make some noise for Nina. Make some noise.
Can she stand up? It's quite a fight.
And I think she got herself a silver medal and a 5 kilo squat personal best.
Yeah, the medal is provisional. It might be a bronze, but a personal best will stay with her forever.
The bar is loaded on the platform from Spain. Cata, Sanchez, Jorge.
Now to see the final rankings in the squat. 2 attempts remain. First is 212.5 for Carla Sanchez Jorge of Spain to jump from squat bronze into squat gold for the time being, ahead of Coronado on body weight. Guarantee herself at least a squat silver.
And that's a smooth third.
It's a 2-to-1 good lift. We'll take a look at the replay. There was a depth pull from the left side.
I think from this angle it looks good.
I think she should be okay, which means she's in the provisional squat gold. And the only athlete who can take it away is Luna Coronado of Belgium, who's attempting a new European junior record, 220.5 on the bar for squat gold, for a pretty comfortable lead in the category and a European junior record. Can she do it?
I think she just did it.
It's up, but it's 2-to-1 no lift for Coronado. It's a depth call from the center and left side referees. Let's see the replay, see if the jury will intervene. I think that was slightly high there.
Is the side she got the whites from as well.
The jury are still reviewing it. And it will remain a no lift, which means that Carla Sanchez Jorge takes the squat gold on body weight with 212.5 from Coronado, who's in silver, and Nina Heikkinen with 210 is in bronze. This is a pretty major upset to the group. Coronado was looking like she's going to have a pretty significant lead, but now Sanchez Jorge is very close, and the words of the Spanish coach are echoing in my head. They're here for the title. We'll be back in about 19 minutes time. We'll see you then. And we're back to Druskininkai, Lithuania for the 2025 European Junior Classic Powerlifting Championships presented by Maniac Fitness. This is the last session of the day. It's the 84 kilo junior women, and we've had a bit of a mix-up in the squats with Luna Coronado missing the European junior record attempt. She landed in squat silver. Sanchez Jorge beating her on body weight at 212.5 and Nina Heikkinen in bronze with 210. But more importantly, that enabled Sanchez Jorge to close up to Coronado in the overall prognosis. We're starting the bench press session with 72.5 on the bar for Polina Bulshko of Israel. Openers ranging all the way up to 115 for Mina Holmfjord.
A little bit of work for an opener.
Yeah, it was fairly heavy and she seemed a little confused by it.
It seemed to be a little bit of a technicality. Seems to lose the path the bar was moving in the way up. Good corrected though.
We'll see how far she can push it on the second attempt. 80 kilos on the bar for Brina Soldotari of Slovenia.
That was fast.
That was a pretty easy opener. There is a yellow light from the side, which can indicate a lifting of some sorts. The unwanted type of lifting.
And I think from this side, she should be alright.
Yeah, the glutes were in contact with the bench, the feet were in contact with the platform. I think she should be okay. 80 kilos on the bar for Julia Dindesh of Poland.
A fast opener.
But unfortunately, 2 yellows from the sides. And 2 yellows usually means the referees were able to see each other through the gap between the lifter's glutes and the bench. But in this case, I don't really see any sort of lifting.
Neither did I, but it might have been a command as well that we missed.
Certainly possible. We'll see if the jury interferes. 95 on the bar for Nina Heikkinen of Finland.
A little bit of work halfway through, but presses it out fine.
Yeah, it's a bit sticky in the transition phase from the initial push with the body to the lockout phase. But she's on the board with 95, matched personal best, and we'll see if she can push it any higher up. 95 on the bar for Tara Bace of Croatia.
And that looks quick.
3 white lights, a good lift for Tara.
Carla Sanchez Jorge. The bar is loaded on the platform from Spain. Carla Sanchez Jorge.
95 on the bar for Carla Sanchez Jorge of Spain. If she wants to fight Coronado for the title, she needs the 95 to move well.
And that moved very well.
I could not agree more. It's 3 white lights and a very comfortable first attempt.
Czechia. The bar is loaded on the platform from Czechia, Alzbeta Dolko.
100 kilos for the opening attempt of Alžbeta Dubkova of Czechia.
That looked very smooth.
Yeah, another fairly comfortable opening attempt. See how things play out in the bench press to set us up, hopefully, for a title fight in the deadlifts. 105 on the bar for another competitor chasing the podium, Rebecca Reinert of Germany. Personal best of 115, so the 105 shouldn't be much of a problem.
And it wasn't a problem at all.
Very much so. 3 white lights. Good lift for Rebecca.
Representing Belgium. The bar is loaded on the platform from Belgium, Luna Coronado. 3 lifters remaining in this round.
112.5 kilos on the bar for Luna Coronado of Belgium. 7.5 below her personal best of 120.
And that was easy.
Lovely soft touch. Team Spain is going to have a very tough job trying to beat her for the title. And how good her bench is looking here. Same weight, 112.5 on the bar for Iena Laitinen of Finland.
Another fast opener.
3 white lights, a good lift.
115 kilos for Nina Holmfjord, representing Norway. Final attempt of this round. The bar is loaded on the platform from Norway, Nina Holmfjord.
And for the heaviest opener of the group, 115 kilos is on the bar for Mina Holmfjord of Norway.
And that moved very fast.
That was overall a very comfortable round of openers, except for Dindesh with some trouble. 10 of the 11 athletes are on the board, and Holmfjord is in the lead at 115 from Laitinen and Coronado. 75 on the bar to start off the second round of attempts with Polina Bulshko of Israel.
And unfortunately, that seems to be a little bit heavy. We hope there was a technicality on the first.
And unfortunately, it seems like the 72.5 was just what she had on the day. Even the elbows are a bit concerning in the starting position there. The left elbow didn't seem to be completely straightened out. Now, the only athlete with a missed bench from round 1, Julia Dindes of Poland, repeating 80 kilos.
Got 2 yellows, what appeared to be a butt lift, confirmed by the jury later. And that was quick again.
And it's 3 white lights this time. She's on the board, which means everyone has secured a subtotal and can keep on fighting.
The bar is loaded. On the platform from Slovenia, Brina Soldotari.
Brina Soldotari of Slovenia up next, 85 kilos on the bar. The 80 was comfortable. 85 shouldn't be an issue.
And that was not an issue at all.
3 white lights. Personal best 87.5. We go there or maybe risk a 90?
I think I would keep it safe here. Just get the 87.5.
We'll see if the Slovenian coaches agree with you. 97.5 on the bar for Nina Heikkinen of Finland.
And it actually looked better than our opener. She struggled a little bit transferring from that initial push phase in our opener, but that looked way better on her second.
Yeah, a technique like this, with a very pronounced sink, is a bit unreliable. But yeah, this second looks a lot better than the first. And I think she can make another 2.5 kilo jump from there. Alžbeta Dubkova of Czechia, 102.5. Perhaps a slightly smaller jump than we were expecting. The 100 seemed to be pretty comfortable.
Seems to be pacing to equal her personal best at 105. And that looked good for a second.
Yeah, it was visibly heavier than the 100, so I think pacing herself for the 105 is a good attempt selection from Team Czechia. Oh, 2.5 on the bar for Tara Bace of Croatia for a matched personal best.
It's a 7.5 kilo jump from her opener, which is quite a bigger jump than we see the other ladies make.
If she can make this look easy, put a few more kilos on the bench and cover ground in deadlift, she might be able to fight her way up towards the top.
I'm afraid that there will be some lights for that on the chest.
That is a bit unfortunate. I think she'll repeat the 102.5.
On the platform from Spain, Carla Sanchez. Overhead.
102.5 on the bar for Carla Sanchez Jorge. This is for a matched personal best and to jump back up ahead of Coronado in the prognosis.
And that was very smooth. Given she jumped 7.5 kilos and Coronado is jumping only 5, she's actually moving, closing that gap quite a bit here.
Yeah, she is inching ever closer. We'll see how Coronado's second attempt moves though. These two have now emerged as the clear favorites to take the title. Reinert is 25 kilos behind on projections. 112.5, 7.5 kilo jump on bench. So put her into provisional bronze medal ranking.
That was a very good second attempt.
Yeah, 3 white lights, and for 7.5 kilo jump, that was looking very good. I think a 5 here is appropriate just to try and pull away from the chasing pack for the podium, and then maybe have a go in deadlifts at one of the top 2 spots if anything should go wrong for Sanchez or Coronado. And speaking of Luna Coronado, she's going for 117.5. The 112 was pretty reasonable.
And that was a good second.
That looks exactly like a second attempt should look.
Curious to see what jump they're making, as the Spanish are only jumping 2.5, so they can actually make up for the gap that they're trying to close.
Come on, Ian, come on, Finland. Two lifters remaining in this round.
117.5 for Jena Laitinen of Finland.
And moved very fast.
Yeah, solid second, personal best. And she will be chasing down Reinert for that podium spot.
The bar is loaded on the platform from Norway, Holmfjord. Final attempt of this round.
Final attempt of the second round. It's 120 for Mina Holmfjord of Norway to jump back into bench rest gold for the time being.
Come on, Mina.
A little bit of work for the lookout, but it looked good.
Yeah, that was significantly heavier than the first attempt. I think a 2.5 kilo jump here would be appropriate.
75 kilos for Polina Bulshkov. The bar is loaded on the platform from Israel. Polina Bulshkov.
And these are the standings after round 2. Holmfjord leading at 120 from Laitinen and Coronado, both at 117. Laitinen ahead on body weight. $75 on the bar to start off round 3 for Polina Bulshko of Israel. Repeating the second attempt. See if she can find an extra gear.
And unfortunately, that seemed to be a little bit too heavy. There seemed to be a little bit of confusion because she did not initially receive the start command for a soft elbow like you already said on her second.
Yeah, she had to wait for quite a while with her arms extended like that, and takes quite a lot of energy from you.
Soldo Dari. Come on, Brina. Come on, Slovenia.
Now you predicted the call. It's 87.5 on the bar for Brina Soldotari of Slovenia.
Equaling her personal best. And it was a beautiful third.
Seemed like the right call. There is a yellow from the side though, so we're gonna check that side replay. See if the glutes have left the bench or the feet have left the floor.
From this angle, I can't see anything.
Me neither. 87.5 on the bar now. 7.5 kilo jump for Julia Dindes of Poland. Trying to cover some ground after missing her opening attempt.
Her second moves very well, but 7.5 kilo on that weight is quite a jump.
Yeah, the Polish coaches seem a little bit nervous.
And no, it was just a little bit too much for today.
Yeah, unfortunately, just too ambitious of a jump.
The bar is loaded on the platform from Finland, 2021 European Junior bronze medalist Nina.
100 kilos on the bar for another 2.5 kilo jump and another 2.5 kilo personal best for Nina Heikkinen of Finland. Trying to close up to Reinert for a podium scrap.
And as her previous two, a little bit of work during her lockout, but she locks it up perfectly.
3 white lights, a great third attempt.
The bar is loaded on the platform from Czechia, Alzbeta Dolkova.
105 on the bar for Alžbeta Dubkova of Czechia. Another 2.5 kilo jump. This is to match her personal best. Put her in the best position possible to try and go for an overall medal.
And that was a great third.
Yeah, I think that progression was the absolutely right call. Back to back 2.5 kilo jumps and moving like a second and third attempt should move.
2024 European Junior silver medalist Tara Bace. Come on, Tara, come on, Croatia.
105 on the bar for Tara Bace of Croatia. They have decided to up the third attempt by 2.5 kilos despite missing the second. If she does it, she's projected at 480 in 7th, but not unreasonably far away from a podium spot should anything go wrong towards the front.
And that looks pretty good.
3 white lies this time, she gets the 105 personal best.
I think she just wanted to get that small personal best in on her bench press here.
And she's looking super confident going into deadlifts. We'll see what she can do. Now for one of our title contenders, Carla Sanchez Jorge of Spain, 105 on the bar. Team Spain opting to take the minimal jump.
And that was a very smooth third.
That was a very smooth third. I think there might have been 2.5 kilos more there, but always better to get 2.5 kilos than to miss 5.
Absolutely, especially if you're fighting for that podium spot.
The bar is loaded. On the platform from Germany, 2-time sub-juniors world champion, 2-time sub-juniors women champion, Rebecca Reina. Come on, Rebecca. Come on, Germany.
117.5 on the bar now for Rebecca Reinert of Germany. Provisional bench press bronze, but more importantly, if she gets this, she'll be sitting pretty in 3rd place on prognosis.
A little bit of work, but I think that's a very good call.
And it's 3 white lights for Reinert.
Really happy with it as well.
Yeah, she's looking good. First year as a junior also.
2025 IBF World's Junior Bronze medalist, Luna Coronado.
120 for Luna Coronado. This is for provisional bench press gold, guaranteed bench press bronze.
She's fighting for it, but unfortunately just a little bit too heavy for today.
That is a miss from Coronado, and that is exactly what Sanchez Jorge needed. They will be neck and neck going into deadlifts after the first round. Title fight will be legendary. We have 2 bench presses to decide the podium rankings. 122 on the bar for Mina Holmfjord of Norway.
Bench press gold medal attempt. Come on, Nina, come on, come on, come on, come on.
And I think she done it.
That is 3 white lights, a good lift from Holmfjord. And only one competitor is left who can take the bench press gold away from her.
Finland, Jenna Laitinen. Bench press gold medal attempt for
It's gonna be Jenna Laitinen of Finland going for bench press gold, 122.5. Take it away from Holmfjord on body weight. To be at 5 kilo personal best for Laitinen. Put her into 4th position overall on prognosis and within striking distance of Reinert.
for Jenna.
She's fighting for
Huge
it.
fight. Come on, lock it out. Come on. One arm's locked out, but the other isn't. That is a miss for Laitinen. But what an effort this was. She did not give up. And these are your bench press rankings. Holmfjord takes gold with 122.5, with Laitinen in silver with 117.5 on bodyweight, ahead of Rebecca Reinert, who gets the bench press bronze. Currently on subtotals, Coronado is leading at 330, Reinert in second with 322.5, and Sanchez Jorge in third with 317.5. But after the first round of deadlifts, with the openers as they are right now, Sanchez Jorge and Coronado will be neck and neck, with Reinert in third, but with Heikkinen, Laitinen, possibly Dubkova and Bace within striking distance. We'll see what happens with Holmfjord's deadlift opener, currently at 150, but with a personal best of 200. If she's not injured, I think that opener might be raised. We'll see what happens. It's going to be Absolute cinema. 18.5 minutes to start. We'll see you then. And we're back to Druskininkai, Lithuania for the 2025 European Junior Classic Powerlifting Championships. We have the final showdown, the deadlifts of the junior 84 kilo women, and things are still looking close between Coronado and Sanchez. Rebecca Reinert looking good for third place, but we're starting off with Mina Holmfjord of Norway going for 75, and she's unfortunately pulling out of the competition injured.
The bar is loaded on the platform from Slovenia, Brina Soldotari.
Next up at the bar will be Brina Soldotari of Slovenia, 142.5 on the bar. Also playing it a bit safe due to some issues with injuries, aches and pains.
That was an easy opener.
Yeah, looks pretty comfortable.
The bar is loaded on the platform from Israel, Polina Bulshko.
160 on the bar for Polina Bulshko of Israel.
That was fast.
And it's 3 white lights.
She struggled a little bit on the bench press, but her deadlift looks very strong.
The bar is loaded on the platform from Poland, Julia Dunderz.
170 on the bar for Julia Dindes of Poland.
Opening only 5 kilos under her personal best. A little bit of work for an opener, but it looked good.
180 kilos for Elzbieta Dovkova representing Czechia. Nina Heikkinen is up next. The bar is loaded on the platform from Czechia, Elzbieta Dovkova.
180 kilos on the bar for Elżbieta Dubkova of Czechia. This will put her to a 480 kilo total, predicted in 7th, but pretty close to 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd. Maybe a little bit of a stretch, but we'll see how this moves.
And that moves very well.
It's a very reasonable opener.
Nina Heikkinen. The bar is loaded on the platform from Finland, Nina Heikkinen.
Next of the podium contenders with big personal bests on squat and deadlift, Nina Heikkinen of Finland, opening at 180.
A little bit of work.
But it is 3 white lights, 490 kilos. Reinert will be up to 502.5. So 12.5 kilo gap there to try and breach. We'll see how deadlifts go for Rebecca Reinert. She's also opening at 180 with a personal best of 205. This should be pretty comfortable.
And it absolutely is.
82.5 kilos for Tara Bache, representing Croatia. Nina Lightning is up next. The bar is loaded on the platform from Croatia, Tara Bache.
182.5 on the bar for Tara Bache of Croatia.
A very good opener.
Seems to be well on her way to pulling the heaviest deadlift in Croatian history for women. Currently standing at 200 kilos and also looking for a 500 kilo total. Would be the first Croatian woman to ever get it.
Is loaded on the platform from Finland, Nina Lightning.
Back to the podium fight. 185 for Jena Laitinen of Finland.
And that looked good.
Yeah, I think that's a reasonable opening attempt. Puts her at 485. Which means she has a bit of ground to cover. If she wants to try and catch Reinert, it's gonna take a miss from her for any of the chasing pack to catch her. But we've seen stranger things happen in powerlifting. We have 2 deadlifts remaining and it's our 2 title contenders. First out is Luna Coronado of Belgium, opening at 195, just 2.5 kilos off her personal best.
And that's a smooth opener for her.
Yeah, 3 white lights.
207.5 kilos for Carla Sanchez, representing Spain. The bar is loaded on the platform from Spain, Carla Sanchez Jorge.
And our final opener, 207.5 for Carla Sanchez Jorge. Deadlift personal best standing at 222.5.
That weight was not an issue for her at all.
I have to say, she's looking more comfortable than Coronado with her deadlifts, and I think she'll be making bigger jumps here. Coronado has taken 10. I think Sanchez Jorge will be taking 12 and a half at least. And as things stand, after round 1, everybody is on the board. 207.5 for provisional gold for Sanchez Jorge, with Coronado in silver and Laitinen for the moment in bronze. We'll be starting the next round, and after openers, Sanchez Jorge is leading from Coronado on bodyweight at 525, with Reinert at 502.5 in third. And with Reinert looking very comfortable with her first lift, taking a 15 kilo jump to her second. If she does get it, that third position I think will be pretty safe. 77.5 is loaded on the bar for Mina Holmfjord of Norway, but she is not coming out. And I have to say here, The nice thing to do is to just put at least 120, 150, something like that, so the spars don't have to take all of the weights off the bar. The clock ticks down. It's going to be a no lift for Mina Holmfjord, and the bar will be loaded with 155 for Brina Soldotari of Slovenia.
Volina Bushkov is up next. The bar is loaded on the platform from Slovenia, Brina Soldotari. Come on, Brina.
And that's a solid second.
3 white lights, good lift for Brina.
Pushkov representing Israel. Yulia Yurdesh is up next. The bar is loaded on the platform from Israel. Polina Pushkov.
172.5 on the bar for Polina Bulshko of Israel. 2.5 kilo personal best.
Come on, Polina, come on.
And that looked like a really good second. But did she let go of the bar too early? Yes, she did.
She throws the bar on the ground. It's an easy mistake to make. You're full of adrenaline, you're just thinking about that bar.
Being all excited that you got it all the way to the top. But unfortunately, that's not allowed in powerlifting.
Have to stay with the bar until it reaches the floor. 177.5 on the bar for Julia Dindesh of Poland.
Attempting a 2.5 kilo personal best.
Come on, Yulia. Come on. What a fight, Yulia.
And it's a little bit of work.
Was that lockout sufficient? Two of the referees seem to think it was. Red light from the left side referee, and we're going to take a look at that replay, as will the jury.
Czechia, Nina Hagen is up next. The bar is loaded.
And I think it is a little bit of borderline.
Yeah, it's very much on the line. The jury seemed to think it was okay,
Come on, Elspeth.
but I think that's the absolute most they'll let slide. 187.5 on the bar for Alžbeta Dubkova.
Very solid second. Seems like she is spacing to get her personal best in her third again.
190 kilos for Nina Hagen representing Finland. Tarabacho is up next. The bar is loaded on the platform from Finland. Nina Hagen.
190 on the bar for Nina Heikkinen of Finland. This will be a 5 kilo personal best, give her 500 kilo total.
And she had to work for it, but I think she brought it all the way to the top.
Good fight.
It's 3 white lights.
192.5 kilos for Tarabacho representing Croatia. Jana Leitner is up next. 5 lifters remaining in this round. The bar is
192.5 on the bar for Tara Bace. This is a 4.5 kilo personal best, an improvement on their national record. setting her up for the biggest female total in Croatian history.
There was a little bit more work than our opener, but that's supposed to happen.
Second attempt, 10 kilos more than the first. I think it's only appropriate that it's a bit more work. We'll see how much more she has in her though.
Do you think they will load it up for that 500 total?
They have nothing to lose. $195 on the bar for Jena Laitinen of Finland. 10 kilo personal best.
I think she did it.
It's 3 white lights. I was just slightly afraid that sticking point towards the lockout, that the bar moved downwards there, but the judges seem to think it didn't, and we're gonna check on the replay.
No, I think she's all right.
The bar is loaded. Platform from Germany, Rebecca.
Now to secure her third place overall, perhaps put herself in a position to try and shoot for a second should anything happen towards the top. Rebecca Reinert of Germany, 195 on the bar, 15 kilo jump.
And as our first, this is a very controlled second.
195, good lift for Reinert.
She seems to be in a very strong position today.
Two lifters remaining in this round.
She's looking pretty secure in her overall third position if we're considering how all of the other second attempts have moved. The next second attempt will be important because it will tell us whether Reinert can maybe shoot for silver. It's 205 on the bar for Luna Coronado of Belgium.
And that looks really solid, given it's a 7.5 kilo personal best attempt as well.
And with how solid that looked, I think she's safe from Reinert. Would take a bit too ambitious of a jump. Now for the final attempt of the second round, trying to retake the lead. It's going to be 217.5 for Carla Sanchez Jorge.
The bar is loaded on the platform from Spain, Carla Sanchez. Jorge.
207 was a breeze.
And I think that almost looks similar than our opener. Really easy second.
I don't see much of a difference there. If Coronado makes her third attempt, Sanchez will need 227.5, which I think is very much doable today. And so far, everyone except Holmfjord, who didn't attempt the second attempt, and Bulskov have made their second attempts, and the standings are as follows in the overall. Sanchez is leading once again on bodyweight from Coronado, with Reinert currently sitting pretty comfortably in bronze. There are some attempts in round 3 that will try and go for that bronze medal, take it away from Reinert, but I think they are a bit of a stretch.
And they're also done on the assumption that Reinert will not make her third, but her second actually looked quite comfortable.
We can take the time as we wait for the clock to run out to thank our sponsors. You can see them on the screen in front of you. It's Maniac Fitness. They provide us with the competition equipment, with the platform, the rack, the bar, the weights. On the right side, SBD, Strength, Belief, Determination, providing our athletes with the best gear possible. On the left side, ESN, providing us supplements, protein shakes, pre-workouts, everything for your needs. And Visit Malta for providing us with the venue for many competitions, including the Open Euros next year in February. So if you get the chance, go visit Malta.
The bar is loaded. On the platform from Slovenia, Brina Soldotari.
167.5 on the bar for Brina Soldotari, and the sandbags are off for Team Slovenia. It's a back-to-back 12.5 kilo jumps, and she's going for a personal best on deadlifts.
She's willing to work for it.
Can she do it? I think she can. That is 3 white lights, a good lift.
7.5 kilo PB for her.
$180 is going on the bar for Julia Dindesh of Poland. 2.5 kilo jump, the 177.5. Felt it was pretty heavy.
$180 is also a 2.5 kilo personal best for her. And she has to work for it. But that looked good.
Yeah, it's a 2-to-1 good lift once again. I think it looked just about the same as her second.
Might also be the reason why they decided to jump 2.5, not more than that.
The bar is loaded on the platform from Israel,
Polina Bushko now missed 127.5. Just let go of the bar too early. Still going for a 180, big 10 kilo personal best.
And I think that was the right call to make.
And she holds on to the bar this time. It is 3 white lights, a good lift. $192.5 on the bar for Nina Heikkinen of Finland. Minimal jump of 2.5 kilos. This will be a new personal best. She felt the 190 was close to the limit.
There's a lot of support from the crowd over here. And she's fighting for it, but unfortunately it's just a little bit too heavy for today.
Just a bit too much. There's 6 attempts separating us from knowing who's going to be the European champion in the junior 84s. 195 on the bar for Elżbieta Dubkova.
Come on, Elzbieta, come on, Czechia. Make some noise for Elzbieta. Come on, Elzbieta, come on, come on.
This is working for an equal their personal best with this attempt.
It's 3 white lights, a good lift. She finishes at 495 in total. Currently in 6th place, but predicted in 7th. Predicted in 2nd, and Croatia has changed their attempt. 200 kilos on the bar for Tara Bace of Croatia. Not going for the 500 kilo total. But this will be provisional bronze in deadlifts.
Make some noise for Tara, make some noise.
And Tara. And she locked it out, work for it.
As you get 3 white lights.
That is a great 3rd attempt. Absolutely on the limit.
202.5 kilos for Rebecca Reiner.
And we are seeing some attempt changes.
Luna Coronado is up next. 4 lifters remaining.
It's gonna be 202.5 for Jena Laitinen first.
The bar is loaded. On the
Trying to go for that deadlift bronze.
Jena Laitinen.
Let's see if she can bring the deadlift medal.
Needs to pull a 7.5 kilo personal best to get that.
Come on, Luna, come on.
And that seemed to be no problem for her at all.
Good work. Easy work.
That was 3 white lights, a good 3rd attempt to take the deadlift bronze provisionally. Now we'll see. Will Germany change the attempt? They will not. It's 202.5 for Rebecca Reinhardt of Germany, who has secured the total 3rd place, but will not be going for deadlift medal.
Come on, Rebecca.
Can she do it? Yes, she can.
Great fight.
Let's wait for the lights. And it's 3 white lights.
We have attention.
She holds the bronze medal in the overall rankings. Laitinen holds the deadlift bronze. The deadlift silver and gold are decided at this point, but the overall rankings are not. 212.5 kilos are loaded on the bar for Luna Coronado of Belgium. Try and stake her claim for the title of the 84 kilo junior European champion.
Junior bronze medalist, Luna Coronado. Come on, Luna. Total gold medal attempt for Luna Coronado.
Can she put herself in a position to secure the title?
She's fighting for a lockout, and I think she locked it out.
big work. And his 3 white lights. Immediately an attempt change from Spain. 225 will be on the bar. Luna Coronado is currently in the position provisionally of the European 84 kilo junior champion, and there is one final attempt remaining to decide whether she'll stay there or will the title go to Spain. It's 225 kilos, 4 red plates on the bar for Carla Sanchez. Jorge of Spain. This is more weight than she's ever lifted before. Can she lift it now to take home the title?
Her second look promising.
Double gold medal attempt for Carla Sanchez Jorge. Let's give a big round of applause for Stella.
And it's going, lock it out. Vamos!
And
No questions there. There's 3 white lights. And Carla Sanchez Jorge is your European junior champion.
she made it look easy.
If needed, I think she had much more in the tank. And she takes the deadlift gold with 225. Luna Coronado in silver with 212.5. Jena Laitinen in deadlift bronze with 202.5. And in the overall standings, Rebecca Reinert with 525 takes the bronze medal to Germany. Your vice champion with 542.5 is Luna Coronado of Belgium, and with the same total, lower on body weight, but looking good for much more, Carla Sanchez Jorge from Spain is your 84 kilo junior European champion. Had quite a show. Stay with us here for the medals, and then join us back tomorrow at 10 a.m. for the final day of the competition. Thank you.
Squad bronze, Nina Heikkinen, Finland, 210 kilos. Squad silver, Luna Coronado, Belgium, 212.5 kilos. And squad gold medal, Sanchez, Jorge, Carla, Spain, 212.5 kilos while lighter bodyweight. Thank you, ladies. Bench press, please. Bench press bronze, Rebecca Reinert, Germany. Bench press silver, Janna Laitinen, Finland. And the bench press gold, Mina Holmfjord, Norway, 122.5 kilos. Thank you, ladies. Deadlift bronze, Janna Laitinen, Finland, 202.5 kilos. Deadlift silver, Luna Coronado, Belgium, 212.5 kilos. And the deadlift gold, Sanchez, Carla Sanchez Jorge, Spain, 225 kilos. Carla Sanchez Jorge. Thank you, ladies. And 2025 European Classic Powerlifting bronze medalist, Rebecca Reinert, Germany, 525 kilos. European Classic Championship silver medalist, Luna Coronado, Belgium, 542.5 kilos. First place, gold medal and European title is Carla Sanchez Jorge, Spain, 542.5 kilos. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem of Spain. Thank you very much, ladies. Thank you very much. Please step up to the podium and follow the technical